So today was a crazy day for Nikola. Wow. Stock price is up like 11% on the close today. Amazing. After massive scandal, a damning report coming out from Hindenburg Research just showing what an utter complete fraud they are, people start buying their stock. This is nuts. Anyway, today, I guess Nikola had promised that they were going to release the report before the market opened on Friday, or they're going to release the rebuttal to the report, and it's going to do a detailed point-by-point rebuttal of each thing in the report. Then they did not produce that. Trevor Milton's airplane ended up taking off and heading for Germany or Austria. Trevor Milton, then he was silent. Interesting, he was silent on Twitter the entire time that plane was in the air. After the plane landed, he shows up on Twitter again saying that he's not in Germany, he's at home in Phoenix or Salt Lake City area, or Utah. I think he lives in St. George. But saying he did not go to Germany, but Nikola had to send some employees to Germany. Now they have a partner in Ulm, Germany, that they had partnered with to do some manufacturing on. There's some trucks there that were in the process of being hand-built. Trevor Milton referred to that as an assembly line. It's not an assembly line. They're actually stationary in place, being built by hand. But once the plane landed there, Trevor Milton and actually the Nikola official Twitter posted some photos of those trucks on the assembly line or in the assembly facility, saying that, well, we were gonna release these photos at a later time, but with the circumstances, we decided to go ahead and release them now ahead of our planned date for doing that. Well, begs the question: how many employees did you have to send to Germany to go take some pictures of some trucks that you could have just sent an email and said, hey, send us some pictures of what you're doing? Very sketchy. The fact that he was silent the entire time the plane was in the air, also sketchy. Now, I'm sure he could have tweeted while he was, from his plane. I'm sure he has that ability. But not if he's asleep. It just seems very odd what's going on with all of that. And then finally, I guess, the stock opened. It was down for early part of the day. Then they came out with this rebuttal, and the stock price shot up. And like I said, closed at like 11% up on the day. The rebuttal actually did not refute a single point at all. It made accusations about Hindenburg, that they were motivated by their short position in Nikola, which they are short. And they did say that. They stated that in the report that they are short on the stock. And, but, you can, to me, that makes sense. They know they're short. They're going to reveal anything negative about the company. They're going to do their due diligence to make sure that it is actually accurate, because if it turns out to be not accurate, then there are going to be criminal liabilities for doing so. But as long as it's truthful, and they say something negative about Nikola, then they don't have anything to worry about. What's funny is that Nikola actually did not refute anything. They stated that as far as the truck rolling down the hill, they admitted that it was not traveling under its own power. But they said, well, we never claimed it was operating under its own power. However, you showed a video. You didn't say, hey, this truck is just rolling down a hill. They showed a video of a truck driving down the road. That would imply that it's operational. Anyone watching the video would assume that this is a working truck. They're not going to assume that you wouldn't even think that, hey, this truck is driving down the road. That's a fake video. However, since Nikola, their defense is they never claimed that it was actually driving. That's very weak, and obviously they're going to lose on that point. Everything else coming by just basically name calling, saying they're haters. They don't, they're going to benefit from driving the stock price down, which they are. But if you find problems with an investment, it's good stewardship. It's good community service to go and notify others about that, and that's exactly what Hindenburg has done. Couple different lawyer firms. I know I've seen one that is already rounding up investors for a class action suit against Nikola. General Motors, their statement on this is they are basically saying, hey, we did our due diligence and we believe in this deal, and we believe in, I don't know if they said they believe in Nikola, but they did say that they are standing by their deal and that they're not going to back down and back out of it. Well, of course, they're in a position where they don't have anything to lose. They didn't really bring anything to the table. Nikola came and said, we're going to pay you $700 million. That you build the trucks for us. We're going to use your Ultium battery technology. We're going to use your hydrogen fuel cell technology. Basically, it's going to be a GM product, 100%. And then Nikola would basically provide customers. Well, they would be the customer. They would actually have to buy the trucks from GM and then mark them up and sell them to their customers through their own distribution network, since GM would not be committing any of their dealership network to move Nikola trucks. So really, GM had nothing to lose. They did gain an 11% stake in the company. Now, as the value of the company drops, their 11% stake is going to drop. I guess it's not 11. I guess, or was it 11 billion? Whatever. Their stake in the company is definitely going to drop. But it's General Motors. They excel at losing money. They've done it for many years, and who cares? They don't. So anyway, I thought it was a great, hilarious day on the market. I really am shocked at the stupidity of people buying Nikola shares right now. No offense if you're one of them. I'd like to hear why you're doing it. Maybe you know something I don't, but really I just can't understand why anyone would buy a sinking ship. But anyway, wow, it's nuts. So anyway, like I said, if you're buying Nikola, I would love to hear what your reasoning is, because I really can't fathom how anyone could buy into a company shady this. Another cool thing is just looking into Trevor Milton. I kind of looked into his background a little bit in case you're not familiar with him. He's out there talking about how Nikola has the best battery technology. They have a battery advantage over even Tesla. They have a battery advantage over everybody in the world. They have a fuel cell advantage. They have hydrogen production advantage. They're going to be able to cut the price of hydrogen production by, I don't know, like 500%, something like that. Ridiculous. Or, fivefold decrease in the price of hydrogen production. They don't have any of that technology. They never did. I don't even know if they ever pursued it. But I looked into Trevor Milton to see what his engineering background is. He has all this smarts. Where did he go to engineering school? He's the only one who can out Elon Musk. So all right, let's look at what his education level is. And he dropped out of college. That's okay. A lot of smart people dropped out of college. What they did after that, they did cool things. What did Trevor Milton do after he dropped out of college? He sold used cars. No joke. He was a used car salesman. And you look at him, and sure as shit, the guy looks, acts, and behaves exactly like a used car salesman. So anyway, I found that one very amusing. So anyway, please subscribe, like, share the video. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about all this. If you're amused like I am, or if you got a contrarian position, you think Nikola is going to come back from this and be better than ever, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.